I'm sitting here with Doyle Richmond from the Real Estate Group. It's been a
Hello,
long
how are
time.
you doing?
I'm doing good. How was your off season?
Yeah, it was
busy.
a great. It was a really good off season. When you talk about off season, like spring was typically historically, off skiing's over. We haven't really geared up for summer. Maybe not as many people up here, at the time, but great from a real estate standpoint. A lot of us did a lot of big business this spring, so I think that's a really good sign.
Good, great. And you guys gearing up for the summer?
Yeah, gearing up for the summer. Most schools are out by now, by middle of June.
Seems about right.
And historically speaking, you start seeing a lot of people starting to come into the different resorts. I was just at Keystone, for example, yesterday, and you could see the different conferences were going on. And
definitely.
It was filling on back up again.
It's
There's a festival this weekend, for example.
The bacon one.
And what was it last week was the Frisco barbecue, I think it was.
Yeah,
if I get my dates right.
So exactly. The events are happening. They're happening. Things are going on. So how's the market looking for summer?
I think that like we're just kind of leading up to, I think the activity is always a good indication of where a market's going.
Yeah.
And so considering how active we were the last few years, we've been building and building, and the spring was as big as it was. Dave and I had 10 or so transactions in the last couple of months.
Great.
That's a really good sign, I think, for a good summer.
Definitely,
and interest rates, they keep talking, you never can guarantee what anything's going to do with the real estate market or with interest rates or everything of that nature, but interest rates still look really, really good, and the prognosis, the forecast is that they're going to stay pretty consistent here through the rest of the year.
Great. And you guys got some great properties.
Oh, yeah.
All in Keystone, mostly?
Well, Dave and I, just because I had, my office was located in Keystone for about 15 years, we do a tremendous amount of business in the Keystone market, and we're fortunate enough to be the leaders in Keystone. But we help people in
all over.
Silverthorne, Dillon, Frisco. I mean, as we all know, there's a lot of beautiful areas in Summit County.
Of course, yeah.
And there's not necessarily one better than the other, but there's a little bit differences, and what you need to do is spend time with a good realtor to learn the different areas, and maybe you already know
what you're looking for. Yeah,
maybe you're the type of person that's been coming up for 3 or 4 years, and hey, Breck's my my baby, or Keystone, or I'd rather be in Frisco or Dillon because I want to be in the middle of the resorts, and then I can decide which one I want to go to.
Definitely, and they're all very different. There's pluses, I think, to all of them.
Yeah,
they all have their benefits.
Yeah, I think there's pluses to all of them, just like you said. I mean, there's a little bit of price variation between the areas. Of course, you're going to pay a little bit more. They're flipping through some pictures right now. I think they're, it looks like, from what I can see right now, it looks like they might be doing what's called my feature properties. But, so many people will begin their search on the internet nowadays.
Yeah.
And Dave and I tried to keep my website pretty simple. It's just doylerichmond.com.
Yep.
But the whole goal there is that someone can peruse all the properties, whether it's our listings, whether it's other people's listings. In the case that I was just talking about, what they were showing there, we have a section that's our feature properties, kind of how you and I are talking. And we have a lot of properties in Keystone because, again, we do a lot of business there. But I think the beautiful thing that I say on a regular basis is people, I think, are surprised that you can find really caliber properties at the prices you can in Summit County.
Absolutely, yeah.
Keystone, for example, you can be at $100,000 and walk to Slows.
Yeah,
and that's not a timeshare or anything like that. That's full ownership.
Yeah, but you have to go, talk to people like Doyle to find that out. And I feel like it's great. You do have a great website, but it's also just great to talk to you because you've been here for so long. You know everything about the county.
Well, yeah, I think it's more than real estate. I mean, that's another thing I like to say is, you are, in our particular area, no one's forcing you to live here.
Yeah, definitely.
So we all chose to live here. It wasn't like a big career move for any of us.
Yeah.
And then we find a niche that works for us when we live here.
Exactly.
And then the other people that come in and visit are excited, and they want to kind of learn, what restaurants, what ski trails, how can I go to the backcountry? Hey, do you know a suggestion about a good river raft guiding company?
Absolutely, and that's all part of it.
It's all part of it. It's you're sharing those experiences because you want them to enjoy it as much as you enjoy it.
Exactly. You're not just finding a place and sending them on their way.
Well, and then there's also a big difference too about kids or no kids, and how old are the kids, and what do they like to do, and things like that. So there's
everybody's different.
There's different. And then do I want to rent the property, not rent the property? Am I going to take advantage of getting a loan? Who are some good lenders and stuff like that? And it's surprising. Our area, there's a lot of our buyers are cash buyers. I mean, it's
absolutely.
incredible that the amount of people that are able to write the check for the cash. But all the more power to them. I mean, if that's what they want to do.
Definitely.
But I'm the type of person that I have a number of properties, and I like to take advantage of getting some great interest rates so that I can save a little bit of cash to spend on it.
Yeah.
But a little different things for different people.
Absolutely, everyone's different, and you got to talk to Doyle. He's the man when it comes to real estate. And where can people find you? Where's your office located?
And so they got my name
on the
number
bottom of the
there,
screen.
but it's just doylerichmond.com if you need to look up anything on the internet. But we're right in Dillon. We're located right where Alpine Bank is, where Einstein Bagels, Walgreens,
Great.
the bottom section of City Market.
Right up there, yeah.
That's what I like to tell people. Most people know where City Market is. We're at the bottom section of City Market Shopping Center. And Dave and I would love to spend time with you. And like I'm going to do today, I mean, I'm going to go. Not as many people come to our office, but we're more likely to go to them.
which is great.
We're meeting them at their condo, or if we're meeting them at a particular location. I mean, they can come to our office, and a lot of people do, but our job is to take them out there and educate them.
Got it. And definitely want to stop in and get educated.
Yes,
I've
exactly.
already learned a lot. And thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So right now we're going to do Watchmen. Are you ready for that?